I wonder whether there's a certain amount of talking past each other here, because I hear both Kerry and Chris um, uh, going back repeatedly to this question of compliance and making the argument that the NSA is complying, that the government more generally is complying with the laws that Congress has passed. And there's a debate to be had about the extent to which that's true. But even if you accept that it's true, I mean, my larger concern here is with what they're complying with, right? In my view, a large part of the scandal here is what Congress has legalized. And when I say that we need fundamental surveillance reform, that has to that has to be directed at some of the statutes that Congress has passed. Congress has authorized far more surveillance than is consistent with the Constitution, and far more surveillance than is wise in a country that cares about privacy and the freedoms of speech and association. And when I hear Kerry, and I think especially Chris, keep going back to this question of the integrity of people at the NSA and the question of whether they comply or not with the instructions that they're given by Congress, you know, for the most part, I don't disagree with that. The question to me isn't so much whether people at the NSA are good people or not. The question is whether the rules that Congress has given them are the right set of rules. And if that set of rules allows the NSA to collect information about every phone call made in the United States or every email sent to the United States, or allows the NSA to essentially scan through every text-based communication going into and out of the country, I just don't see how that could possibly be proportional to the government's legitimate, and I think we all agree that it's legitimate, the government's legitimate interest in tracking, for example, suspected terrorists.